Xailyyne here, and I'm doing the Casual Ambassador Incantation, Module 2.
I am the nameless voice of a question asker. Where did this come from?
It came from Coach's Synopnia, which includes a teaching story and color-coded algorithm. This color-coded algorithm deciphers the base programming of the human condition. Coach's Synopnia insights have been validated by real-world data and experiments performed by myself and other trained practitioners.
What is Coach's background?
He is a prodigious savant and synesthete. This means he has some issues, but also some special abilities. And these special abilities directly help him in solving the cases that we're working on.
What are his special abilities?
His special abilities include having a vast pop culture facial recognition, and he can hold the entire collection of it in his head with all the cross-contextualized connections. And each one of the samples is color-coded to form one huge human math algorithm.
What are his issues?
His issues stem from being an extremely sensitive person who has pushed themselves very hard in order to solve these cases that we're working on. His issues include general anxiety, amnesia, social anxiety, depression, fits of rage, dissociation, speaking, intense relationships with autonomous entities, HSP, and so on. These issues, though, don't inhibit him from solving the cases we're working on. And in fact, most of them increase the power of his processor.
What is your background?
I am a dear friend of Coach's, have been for over 10 years, and I was the first person he shared his work with. My professional background includes finance, project management, consulting. I've always had a big interest in the spiritual and metaphysical, and really anything that relates to people's self-development.
What about Adymus' background?
Adymus has been a dear friend of ours for over 5 years. He was the first person to come in during the beta public phase. His professional background includes music composition, production, and performance. He's always had a big interest in the human condition, particularly when it comes to quantifiable qualia. So, for example, he's very well versed in all the typology models that Podler has now made obsolete.
How are you all involved?
We are we are research teammates. We're all leaders, teachers, and test pilots for the Podler project. In particular, I am the Mojo reading instructor and resident Mojo journalist, and am currently 20th level in the practitioner program. Coach is the discoverer of the Mojo phenomenon and the founder of Podler, and he's currently 26th level in the practitioner program. And Adymus, he is the theory and CNC instructor, and he's currently 20th level in the practitioner program.
How long have you all been doing this?
Coach has been doing it for most of his life, so several decades. Most of it was done in secret, as he didn't know if he was ever going to share it with anyone, because he knew there was going to be tons of pushback. However, about 10 years ago, he did share it with me, and I was able to see the phenomenon that he had discovered. And from that point on, we began preparing the data as proof of concept to present to the general public at some point. And right now, with the about 5 years ago, we went into beta public phase, which means that we were showing the data in a limited way, and Adymus was the first person to come in at that time. And right now, with the publishing of our first book, Podler Proclamation, we are going into full public disclosure phase.
How many people do you have doing it?
We are selective about those that we choose for the practitioner program because the work is very demanding and it's extremely important that the work be done correctly. Right now we have 12 practitioners leveling up enthusiastically, which is just what we need.
Where are your practitioners located?
Our 3 core crew members are located here in Long Beach. Then we have an additional 6 members that are located in different states in the country. And the remainder 3 are located in different countries around the world.
Ba-boom.
Ba-boom!